This is a podcast from the children's radio station Fun Kids. Listen on DAB digital radio across the UK or online at funkidslive.com. Robin Stevens, hello!
Hello! Really nice to be back.
It's lovely to have you. You've got a brand new book out.
I do. It's called Miseltoe and Murder, and it comes out on the 20th officially.
Now, I have it here with me. I showed it to you then as if you'd never seen it before.
There's my book.
Yeah, it is beautiful and Christmassy and red.
Bright red.
More importantly.
Fantastic.
And I love the tagline on it so much.
Silent night, deadly night.
Sets the tone. So what happens in this book? Because it's Christmas themed. What's going on?
So my two detectives, Daisy and Hazel, are on holiday to visit Daisy's brother at Cambridge. They turn up there. It's about 3 days till Christmas, and they discover there's something very sinister going on. There's some very unpleasant pranks being played that they think might have a deadly conclusion. But they also realise that they aren't the only detectives trying to solve the case.
I was going to ask you about this because there's like a rival gang, isn't there?
There is.
What's happened?
So, my character Alexander, who I introduced in First Class Murder, the third book, he's back. And his best friend George is there too, and together they are the Junior Pinkertons. They are a rival detective society.
Amazing.
So they are trying to solve the mystery at the same time as Daisy and Hazel.
Is there a bit of rivalry there between them then?
There is, yeah. They actually place a bet to see who can solve the crime first.
You have history of Oxford yourself,
Yes,
don't you?
I do.
Why did you set it in Cambridge, not Oxford?
I was actually living in Cambridge at the time,
right.
So it seemed to make sense. And also Cambridge, I think, is a little bit spooky at Christmas time. It's very cold, it gets sort of dark, and it's a little bit more countryside than Oxford. And I thought it was a perfect place to set a creepy mystery.
I love Cambridge so much. It's such
Me too,
a
me
lovely
too.
city. And I saw in the book that you kind of had to redraw the maps almost and change names of colleges.
I've dropped in a college of my own that I invented, so nobody would get upset that I'm using their college as setting for a murder.
So can you tell me, I don't want to ruin the book obviously, but can you tell me about the pranks that the girls find about? Like, what kind of stuff is happening there?
Well, somebody keeps being sort of injured, sort of hurt, and it seems like it's just a sort of silly joke gone wrong, something set on top of a door, a bucket is on top of a door and it spills over and hurts the person. And everybody else assumes that this is just kind of jokes getting out of hand.
Just a classic college prank.
Yeah. But of course Daisy and Hazel realise that it's a lot more than that. It's a lot sort of darker and more unpleasant, and they suspect that it might be leading to a murder.
Now, is it the fifth book in the series?
It is, yes.
Or are you just going to keep going with them now?
I'm going to keep going and going. I mean, as long as I can. I'm having fantastic time. There will definitely be at least 2 more books after this in the series, and I would hope more. I'm not sure about that yet. I have so many ideas. The 6th book is going to be taking place in Hong Kong, in the home of Hazel's family.
Great.
So that's fun. That's what's up next for me.
Do you spend a long time researching, especially with this book when it is Christmas specific and that kind of thing?
I mean, a fair amount. I know quite a lot about the 1930s from sort of previous books research, but I researched Christmas, I researched Cambridge, and I introduced a new character, George. His father is Indian, so I researched the history of Indian people in Britain, just sort of to make sure that all the stuff I'm doing is possible.
Now, I thought we'd do a little bit of an author quick fire round question, if that's okay, just to get a feel of you as an author. So, as a genre, crime or mystery? I know they're quite similar, but which do you prefer?
Ooh, mystery, I think, because it's more about the puzzle problem.
Books or Kindles?
Oh, books, definitely. I tried Kindle and I did it for a while, but I'm back to printed books.
I've asked
I love them.
a few authors that one. It's always books straight away. Books, obviously.
They're beautiful.
Heroes or villains?
Villains. They're just so much more interesting to me. I like to understand why people do the bad things that they do.
Hogwarts or Narnia?
Hogwarts. Just. Both were massive influences, but I wanted to go to both so badly. I was sort of desperate too. But Hogwarts, I think, has a lot more in it that's come out in my book, so that's an influence on my writing a lot more.
And not technically author-related, but salt and vinegar or cheese and onion?
Salt and vinegar, I think. I like salt. Everything has to be salty.
I'm totally with you on that. So we should say the book is out right now, Miseltoe and Murder. Again, I'm showing it at you as if you've never seen it before.
Here it is. It's bright red. If you go into a bookshop, you will not miss it. It will blow you away.
Excellent stuff. Thank you so much for coming in, Robin. That was awesome. So that was a podcast from the children's radio station Fun Kids. Listen on DAB digital radio across the UK or online at funkidslive.com.